Welcome. I'm your heretic, and I have the Word of God for you. Let's go. I'm going to start on 1 Corinthians 13, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. I'll read it, and then I've got some stuff to say. 1 Corinthians 13, chapter 1. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith so as to remove mountains but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned but have not love, I gain nothing. I'm going to stop right there, and I want to talk about that a little bit because I've noticed something. He always says in here, but I have not love, like he does not have love. It never says that you do not love one another or don't show love towards one another. It never says do not feel love. It never says do not act loving. It says have not love. Now, I'm not saying the Bible doesn't say to not love your neighbor, and the Bible doesn't say to not show love towards others. It does say that, but that isn't what he's saying here. He's saying have not love, like you have love inside you. So I'm going to read that again one more time with that in mind. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or clanging cymbal. If you don't have love, like if you don't have love in here, all the gifts you have mean nothing. And I want to say, especially this first thing really hits hard. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I'm a noisy gong or clanging cymbals. A lot of times I notice, especially for myself, I'll say things seeking approval, thinking that I'm going to get love and receive love from somebody else. And how many times have you said something that maybe you didn't believe, or agreed with something that you didn't believe, or didn't say something to someone else just in order to try to gain their approval because you believe that approval leads to love? And it doesn't. It doesn't. The love comes from in here. So if you don't have love, approval is not going to get you there. The love comes from inside. It comes from a connection with God. So I'm going to continue here on 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. These are the fruits of having love. Again, the love comes from inside of you. You can't feel another person's love. There's plenty of people out there that I love very much that if I were to call them and say, hey, I love you so much, they probably wouldn't say it out loud, but in their mind they'd be like, what? Like, I don't notice that. Like, on a day-to-day basis, those people do not know that I love them. They don't feel the love that I feel, just like they don't feel any other emotion that I have. If I'm mad at somebody, you can be mad at somebody for days, and maybe they don't have any idea. And it works the same way with love. Love does not come from other people. Love comes from in here. And you have to have it. Verse 8, love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part and we prophesy in part, but when the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I gave up childish ways. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, and when he says in part, he means only a little bit. Then I shall know fully, even as I have fully been known. So now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. Again, he's giving a lot of other things that are good. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. Those are all very good things. But again, if you don't have love inside you, it's really worthless. It honestly doesn't even matter. And then he goes, when I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I gave up childish ways. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Seeing in a mirror is looking at yourself. Face to face is you and God. If God is in here, love is still coming from inside of you. And you can't really get it with another person because, again, you're not going to feel that love from anyone else, and no one else is going to feel love from you. Love comes from inside. The fruits of love, patient, kind, does not envy or boast, is not arrogant, that's going to show to another person, and they are going to get to experience you being loving. But if you don't have that inside of you, you're not going to have these qualities, and you're not going to be able to become the type of a person that loves others if you don't have it inside of you. The end.